Today we are going to solve IGCSE Maths Equation of Line past paper questions. Question number 1. We have been given 2 points, A and B. We have to find the gradient of this line. To find the gradient, we use the formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So let's write down the points. You have 6 and 2 and 8 and 5. This is an easier way of writing. You know that this is your x and this is your y, correct? So in the numerator, we subtract the y, 2 minus 5. And in the denominator, the x values, 6 minus 8. And that will give us 3 over 2, which is 1.5. You do not need to separate it and write. Put the whole thing in the calculator. Part B, work out the equation of the line, giving your answer in the form y is equal to mx plus c. To find the equation of the line, we need x, we need y, and we need the gradient. Gradient is 1.5. You can choose A or you can choose B. If we are choosing A, our x is 6 and our y is 2. We just have to replace it in this equation, y is equal to mx plus c, and we need to find y. So we need to find c. Y is 2, gradient is 1.5, and x is 6. 1.5 multiplied by 6, 9 plus c. 9 when we move to the other side will be negative. So 2 negative 9 is equal to c. Negative 7 is equal to c. After you find your c, in the equation y is equal to mx plus c. In place of m, write the gradient that you have, which is 1.5, and in place of c, find the value that you found, negative 7. So this is the equation of the line. Question number 2, again we have been given 2 points. We have to work out the equation of the line. Write the way I showed you. Write 6 and 8, 0 and 5. So in the numerator, to find the gradient, we will do y2 minus y1, so 8 minus 5. And then in the denominator, x2 minus x1, so 6 minus 0, 0.5. Now choose any point and replace in y is equal to mx plus c to find our c. Always choose a point which has a 0 in it. It's much easier to solve. So our x is 0 and y is 5. And gradient is 0.5 plus c. 0.5 multiplied by 0 is 0, so 5 is c. And y is equal to the gradient, which is 0.5x plus 5, which is our c. And in the question number 3, also we have to find the straight line with 2 points given to us, so 0 and 7. Write it as a point like this, y minus y, 10 minus 7 over 6 minus 0. And you will get the gradient as 0.5. Now we are going to replace in y is equal to mx plus c. We will choose 0 and 7 as the point. So y is 7. Gradient is 0.5 and x is 0. Therefore 7 is equal to c. What will our equation be? Y is equal to 0.5x plus 7. I hope it's becoming a little bit more easier now. Next question. The points 2, 5, 3, 3 and KL all lie in a straight line. Find the value of K. Part B tells us that we need to find the equation of the line. For this question, it will be easier for us to find K when we have the equation of the line. So we'll first find the equation of the line. We'll write down the 2 points that have been given to us. 2 and 5, 3 and 3. These are our 2 points. From solving the previous questions, we know that we need to find the gradient x and y for the equation of the line. To find the gradient, we'll subtract 5 minus 3 over 2 minus 3. That will give us -2. Now we are going to replace any one of the point in this equation. I'm choosing to replace 2 and 5. So y is 5, the gradient is -2, and x is 2 plus c. Y 5 is equal to -4 plus c. 5 plus 4 is equal to c. Therefore, 9 is equal to c. Now we just have to replace our m and c. M is -2 and c is plus 9. Now let's go back to our question number 4a. This is our x and this is our y. All the 3 points, they lie on the same straight line. So they lie on this line. Y is equal to -2x plus 9. We have the value of x as k and the value of y as 1. So we replace y with 1 and x with k. 1 minus 9 is equal to -2k. -8 is equal to -2k. Divide both the sides by -2 and you will get 4 is equal to k. Question number 5. Find the equation of the line passing through the points with the coordinates. 2 coordinates are given to us. Until now, you must have seen that this is a very common question. It has good marks and you must learn how to do it very well. So we find the gradient. Gradient is going to be y minus y, 9 minus 13, and then in the denominator x minus x. So 5 minus, remember to put a bracket, -0.8. Now choose any one point. I'm choosing this point. We are going to replace to find our c. Y is 9, gradient is -0.8, and x is 5. When we put this in the calculator, we will get -4. This 4 move to the other side. 9 plus 4 is our c. 13 is c. Now we are going to replace the gradient, which is -0.8, and c, which is 13. So we are done with this question. Next question. In the next question, the gradient has been given to us. A line has gradient 5. M and N are 2 points on this line. And we have to find an expression for x in terms of k. This may seem like a difficult question, but it is not. Because the gradient is given to us, we are going to use the gradient formula, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. What is our, let's write down the points, x8 and k23. This is, the gradient is 5, so y minus y, 8 minus 23 over x minus k. We are going to cross multiply, so you will have x minus k is equal to 8 minus 23 divided by 5. Put this in the calculator and you will get -3. The k, move it to the other side because they asked us for expression for x in terms of k. So -3 plus k. X is equal to -3 plus k. This brings us to the end of this lesson. I hope that you have understood the concept very well. Thank you for watching.